science fiction represents the 20th century mythology that, as every society over hundreds of years, has required to have its own mythology, its own dream world, alongside its reality. Science fiction is that for the 20th century.
Science fiction is a great arena. It's got that kind of rhythm and that intensity and that, insane drama. It's a great stage.
Let the attack begin.
I think I enjoy more fantasy. I like to see where the imagination can go. Create other worlds. That's fun. Or live in other worlds or be part of that.
I think people like to they like to get out of today as much as possible. So they don't mind looking back and they don't mind looking forward, as long as they don't have to look at today. And I think as far as horror is concerned, I think people just down there like to be scared.
If you would, you may tell her that it's Barnabas Collins.
I think science fiction can be a very eye-opening experience for young people in regards to expanding their potential into the future.
There's so much science fiction out there, and people are hungry for it.
The Sci-Fi Network would be great. I think it should open up the eyes to the public.
We're waiting for the Sci-Fi Channel. We're dying for it.
Oh, I'm very much looking forward to the Sci-Fi Channel because I love science fiction movies and television series and stuff like that.
You must make contact.
I wouldn't move from my chair.
Horror, science fiction, we're going to be watching 24 hours a day. It should have happened sooner.
Oh, this is great. I can't wait for it to come on.
I can't wait. When is it? I'll take off for work.
Oh my gosh, it just amazes me that it's been so long coming, because the audience for science fiction, fantasy, horror, and so on is enormous.
I think it's a fabulous idea. I think it's going to be massively successful.
Oh, I think it's great. I think it's fabulous. I wish I thought of the idea myself, actually.
I predict that Sci-Fi Channel will be very successful. You've heard it here.
The future of television has arrived. Sci-Fi Channel.
The following movie has been rated PG by the Motion Picture Association of America. Parental guidance is suggested.
Come in, General. May I see your credentials?
Certainly.
You ought to have the key. Yes, it arrived by special messenger late this afternoon. receipt.
I don't need to remind you of the necessity for absolute security on this, General.
No. I realize that civilization itself may depend on it.
Good luck.
Sergeant, send that Lieutenant Robertson from Security Sector 3 in here.
Sir, Lieutenant Robertson reporting his order.
Sit down, Lieutenant, and relax. As you know, Robertson, your Sector 3 has not been cleared for receipt of materials on project visitors. So I'll have to give you a verbal briefing for relay to Colonel Harrison. I'll ask that you not take notes, but that you absorb everything you see and hear. Now, due to certain events which I'm not at liberty to disclose, we feel that Sector 3 will be the probable place for the next contact. Now, pay close attention to the information recorded on this film. It was prepared by L Section of our UFO Division.
This latest military film concerning project visitors was obtained from the remote-controlled high-altitude satellite Space Eyes, as well as from ground tracking stations. The latest ship sighted was of a completely unfamiliar design and came under hyperradar and infrared surveillance at 2300 hours yesterday. The alien ship veered for a close pass at the United States Remote Meteorological Laboratory in orbit 15CX. No attempt at communication was made. The orbiting object then resumed its Earth intercept course at a rocky point along the Sierra Madre in the western portion of the United States. The ship then set a low-altitude course to the east at an extremely low rate of speed. The official evaluation of Headquarters Command is that the space vehicle is probably manned, will effect a surface landing, and must be presumed to be unfriendly. It is imperative that absolutely no public information be released at this time to prevent a probable worldwide panic. Infrared scanners lost contact with the vehicle over the central United States in the general area of Security Sector 6.
Any questions? All right, Lieutenant, your transportation's waiting. You should be back in your sector within an hour. Oh, Lieutenant, you tell Colonel Harrison that I want those infrared scanners manned every minute, 24 hours a day, and that's an order.
Yes, sir.
Take off.
Got anything on the infrared scope?
Yep. Moving body.
Get it on the scanner.
Ain't science wonderful?
I only found out about it after I got in the Air Force. Go to close scan.
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
Harold? Harold, somehow I had the feeling that that we're being watched.
Sure we are, Belle. The kids in the other cars. Later on, we may watch them for a while. Right now, let's get back to minding our own business.
But, Harold, I just know they're watching us.
Good. Now that's over. Let's go back.
Wait. The feeling I have is it's like someone out there is watching us.
It's just your imagination, pussycat. There's no one kicking.
Oh, I truly admire science.
All right, Sergeant, what's up?
Nothing, sir. Just testing the infrared equipment.
That means you're playing Peeping Tom again, right?
Right, sir.
Culver, how many times have you been busted for pulling shenanigans just like that?
You mean this year, sir?
All together.
3 times, sir.
We're here for a reason. A reason important to the national security, and don't ever forget it.
No, sir. No, sir.
We're here to watch the skies and not the skylines, right?
Right, sir. You're ever so right, sir.
Bad things are going on up there, right?
Right, sir. Right. What kind of things, sir?
Never you mind. You're here to watch the sky and not the skyline, right?
Oh, boy, are you ever right, sir? Right, sir.
Now that that's established, let's take a look and see how the infra scanner's working.
Ooh, Harold.
How about that, pussycat?
Yeah. How about that? Sir.
I think I may make Harold my hero. Well, back to business, then.
I have just got to look that girl up when I get into town. How will you find her? I'd recognize her eyes. Any place.
I'll clue you, Corporal. The place most of these kids end up is...
The pokey.
Of course not. They're good kids. They end up at the terrace at the lake. Not that I go to places like that myself.
Oh, heaven forbid.
But I've heard of them.
Whatever the lieutenant says, sir. I'm with him, sir.
America, demand your MTV. I want my MTV.
I want my MTV.
I want my MTV.
MTV, video music, 24 hours a day, and it's stereo.
Call your cable company and say, I want my MTV.
Sundays at 6, 5 Central on USA. Has the thrill gone out of your life?
I want to be dead.
Then you need a dose of USA's Saturday Nightmares. Movies so scary, they'll drive you back. Plus tales of mystery and imagination with a dash of devilish humor from the modern master of the macabre, Alfred Hitchcock. It's all waiting for you every week on Saturday Nightmares. Saturday nights at 8, 7 Central on USA.
This is a zombie. The living dead. This is also a zombie. Join White Zombie frontman Rob Zombie for 5 nights of festering flesh, grinning ghouls, crawling corpses, and carnivorous creeps.
Here they come!
Plus, go behind the scenes for the making of the latest White Zombie video.
It's zombies, it's rock and roll, it's Zombie A Go-Go on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Begins Monday at 9, 6 Pacific.
Welcome to Creepshow 2. Stephen King.
I mean, what is it?
And George Romero.
I've never seen nothing like that before.
Are at it again. Creepshow 2. Rated R. We'll be seeing you.
Starts tomorrow. Check local newspaper for show times.
be anything else.
Right now, I can't afford what I'm thinking.
I'm sure of that. And I got news for you. You never will.
Say, there is one thing. I was wondering if you could tell me how to... Well, I can't read my own writing here. Let's see. Could you tell me how to get to first base with you tonight? Well, at least I tried.
Trying's all we ever do, ever since we hit this town. We should have never come here in the first place.
Guess a guy's got to be a native in this burg before Dan will give him a break.
Don't give me that. Let's go home. I'm bushed.
Look, this is country, man. Things move slow here. I tell you, I got a tip that this town's a cinch for a quick buck. So all we have to do is get some kind of pitch going at the fairground. Now's all we have to worry about finding the right thing.
Skip it. I'm going to bed. We'll pull out in the morning.
Well, I'm loaded for action tonight. I'll take a drive and see what I can pick up.
Fat chance. Remember, the car's half mine, so drive carefully.
Your half's the front seat. I won't be using your half much tonight.
Oh, big lover. All mouth, no action.
Want to lift back to the boarding house?
No, I want to walk off my great expectation. I wouldn't want to hold back the wheels of progress. Or should I say the progress of a big wheel.
How about that, baby?
Oh, Harold. When you kiss me, I just see explosions.
You know what? When he kisses her, I see explosions too. Come on, come on. Stop talking. Let's watch.
Wait a minute. You're sure it was out by the old baby place?
Sure, dead sure.
Well, it was probably a plane going down. Anything could happen with these crazy electrical storms we've been having.
That's it. Low lightning. What else? Now, do you still believe the old Bailey house is haunted?
Maybe the ghosts have come back. That old place was built before the Civil War. Could be.
Well, how's your recruiting coming along, Lieutenant?
Not bad.
Hey, why don't you Shanghai a couple of them?
Are you kidding?
Wonder what they're jabbering about. I don't see any girls around, so what's keeping you Romeo so busy?
Jim just saw a spaceship.
Only one. With all the beer he drank, you'd think he'd see at least 6 in different colors.
This one was green.
Oh, I always preferred the yellow ones myself. Say, speaking of yellow ones, why don't y'all go over and talk to that Air Force recruiting officer?
So that's what he is. I've seen him hanging around town.
That's what he says he is. The boys were just kidding about seeing a spaceship, Lieutenant.
Everyone knows there's no such thing. How many times do we have to deny it before people will believe us?
Well, excuse me, flyboy.
Better watch out. The way things are going, he may be giving some of you orders next month.
Man, I'm booked. They're dragging me in feet first.
Thought you had a date with Susan tonight.
I do. I'm picking her up at 9:30. She's fussing with a new dress.
Man, don't put us on. We know you're waiting for an old man to get out of the house.
What kind of dress takes that long to get into?
You gotta admit, Susan's got a lot of the right things and put in the right places.
Yeah. And they're all mine. I'll see you guys later.
Right, we'll see.
Another carload of them blasted smooches on my property. I'll get the law after 'em. I'll fix 'em.
The hilltop's crowded tonight as usual.
Well, why not? We're only young ones. Besides, I'm going to show you the moon.
The moon I can see anytime.
You can.
Hmm? Hey, whoa. Take it easy. Not so fast. I'm out of breath.
It just proves you love me, that's all.
I'm eloping with you tonight. That's proof enough, isn't it?
It sure is, seeing how your father hates me.
Oh, it isn't that bad. Hey, coming up here was a great idea. The gang doesn't suspect a thing.
And we can be back before they even miss us.
No more sneaking up here to be alone.
And no more outsmarting your father. I mean, he is the city attorney. Close your eyes. That'll make it official. You like it?
Oh, it's beautiful. Let me try it on.
It's bad luck. Come on, we're wasting time.
Hey, cut those lights.
What are they having, a night ball game?
Hey, let's not attract attention.
Turn them off.
We are on Old Man Bailey's property, and I don't think the police like us up here.
Yeah, and I can see your father helping me tonight of all nights.
Be careful. I'd hate to run into Old Man Bailey.
I can drive this road blindfolded.
You've had enough practice.
A lot. But never enough.
Mike, we've made it. At last we've hit the jackpot.
Turn off that light, you bum.
Wake up, I said. Mike, we've got it made. We're millionaires.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go to bed.
But this is different. It's big.
Oh.
Now, look. I'm not trying to give you a pitch, but get this. You and me are going to put on an exhibition with the first and only truly authentic spaceship.
You woke me up to tell me that?
Told you it was big, didn't I? Well, I've seen one. Just like all these jokers have been saying. It's big and round and glows sort of funny-like and gives off this funny sound like rrrr, rrrr, like that.
Oh. Like that, huh?
Yeah. And it landed over somewhere near that old house that's supposed to be haunted. Great, isn't it? All right. But when I'm rolling in the dough, don't say that I didn't invite you in. Okay. You're invited out. I'll handle it myself. Go on. Go back to sleep. Sleep your life away. Yeah? Sir?
Hello, what?
blasted alarms always at night. About this so-called spaceship of yours. Just where do you think it is?
From what these kids said, it must be somewhere northeast of town.
Well, that checks with the last report we had from the radar station. I assume your man had it on the scope.
Hadn't we better get right out there, sir? The general was pretty sore at us for letting the last one get out of our scope. Army intelligence really scooped us that time.
Scoop, did you say?
Just a figure of speech, sir.
Well, I hope so. Lieutenant, there's just one thing I want to caution you about.
Yes, sir?
In civilian life, you were a publicity man.
What are you getting at, sir?
Just this. Our job is to prevent a possible nationwide panic by keeping the information from the public. I figure a public information officer is about the last thing we need.
I didn't request this assignment, sir.
I know that. But get this straight, Robertson. If you leak one word of any of this to your cronies, I'll have you court-martialed and shot. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed, sir.
Good. Now go down the hall and get your men. And tell them to load their weapons.
Dreaded kids, I'll get them yet.
Can hardly see the road.
We want to get there in one piece.
Relax, honey. It's only about a half a mile to the highway. We'll make it. Nothing to be afraid of.
I don't know. It happened so fast.
I didn't even see it.
Hey, wait for me. Dad, what have we done? It's a body.
Come on, give me a hand. Let's take him to the hospital.
What is it?
I don't know.
Is it still alive?
Whatever it is, I killed it.
Oh. I think I'm going to be sick. Stan, take me away from here. What was that?
It's a tire. The fender must have cut it when we hit that thing.
Are we stuck here?
Well, we can't drive on it. We're right off the rim, and I haven't got a spare.
You want 'em? We moved to movies. For guys who like movies, just got kicked to Thursdays on PBS.
Do you have a problem with that?
Jackie Chan and Movies for Guys are making the big move to Thursday. More big stars, more big movies, and all the hard-driving excitement a guy can stand. Every Thursday night.
You want them? We got them.
The Big Move with Jackie Chan, premiering August 29th.
Right here on the Superstation.
Oh, the next Alive and Well is going to be a good one. I'm Mike Jarrett. Join me and my co-host Jamie Farr for the next edition of Alive and Well. What are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about keep the home fires blazing in your sex life. Not yours personally, Michael, but in generally speaking, everybody's sex life.
As a part of that, we're going to have a sexy lingerie fashion show. So please join Jamie and me. Be here for the next Alive and Well.
At 2 p.m. Eastern, today on USA.
If you think you know what police life is like from watching television shows and movies about policemen, you may have another thing coming. Some startling and shocking things come out with my two officer guests on my next program. Also, the actress and singer and comedian Tracy Ullman, a delightful character, will join us. There'll be some double Dutch. I may try my hand at it. And now I have 5 seconds to say it's the Dick Cavett Show on the USA Network. Join us.
At 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific on USA, Monday. On the next Saturday Nightmares, Forrest Tucker blazes into action against the Crawling Eye. And Jessica Walter suspects her husband of a deadly doing on the Alfred Hitchcock Hour.
Then, Night Flight's feature film takes a laugh-filled look at the knockdown world of stand-up comedy. Diary of a Young Comic, starring Richard Lewis, Dom DeLuise, and Stacy Keach.
Big smile, cheese!
On USA tomorrow.
Friday, October 11th, 1985.
USA is bringing home the bacon. Kevin Bacon. In two great movies back to back.
I'm gonna go for it.
Footloose and Tremors. There's gonna be a whole lot of shaking. With back-to-back bacon. Next.
What the hell's going on?
Something strange is underground.
That's one big monster.
Must be totally subterranean.
Now, this valley is just one long smorgasbord. We have got to get out.
It's up to two unlikely heroes
We decided to leave this place just one damn day too late.
to stop this man-eating monster. Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, Tremors. Next.
Wind, I guess. Come on. What's the matter?
Well, the kids, they say this place is haunted.
Look, it may be, but I got a feeling that whatever's in there is a lot safer than what's out here.
Hello? Anybody home?
Hurry, Stan, we've got no right to be here.
I wonder where he keeps the phone.
I wonder if he has a phone.
Come on. Honey, I'd rather do it myself.
I'd rather you did it, too. Opening strange doors isn't the thing for a good, clean-living American girl to do.
You're right. You can never tell what's on the other side.
Hey, Stan, there's the phone on the wall.
Oh, thanks. Now, you see, there's nothing to be afraid of. You just keep your wits about you and things begin to take on the proper perspective.
Oh, you men, so masterful.
I know. You're a very lucky girl to have a guy like me.
Keep telling me.
Operator, give me the police department. It's an emergency. Hello? My name is Kenyon, Stan Kenyon. I'm out here at the old Bailey place.
Yeah, young fella. What's the trouble? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sure. You've seen some little spaceman. I know, from another planet. Look, do me a favor. If you see him again, will you give him my love and tell him to go home? Well, it's
Saturday night, all right. That just made it official.
He thought I was kidding.
No.
Take it easy, honey. Take me to the kitchen, see if you can find some candles or something. I'll phone the cops. Operator? Hello? Hello? Operator? 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 The darn phone's dead. I guess the lightning got it.
Sam, there was something out there. It was looking at me. No, but I saw it. Oh.
What are you doing in my house?
You're right. He does look like a spaceman. Hi, Mr. Bailey. We hit something with our car, and we came up here to call the police. You were out.
The door was open.
That don't give you the right to walk in. Who was it you hit?
But it wasn't a person. It was a thing.
Oh, it don't make no difference. It all spells people. And people spells trouble. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen if you kids didn't stay off my property. Yeah. We'll call the police, all right.
The phone's dead.
That's what you say.
Look, we didn't kill anybody. I mean, it wasn't a person.
It was a space thing, a monster.
I know it sounds crazy.
Huh. You kids been drinking?
No, sir.
What's your name, Sonny?
Stan Kenyon. I work down at Blender's gas station.
Yeah, I thought I'd seen you before.
We didn't hurt anything human.
Okay, we'll go.
And you tell your friends they'd better keep off of my property, or they'll get a backside full of rock salt.
Yes, sir.
Now you get.
All right.
All right, come on, get.
Okay.
Hello, Sarah. Tell them to send some cops out here and chase these smooches off of my property. Huh? All right. Yeah. See that you do.
time I've got proof.
What is it, Carl?
Now listen, Mike. I can't tell you what it is, but I swear I'm telling you the truth. I can't tell you what it is. Because I don't know what it is. It's stuck under a car. Now listen, Mike. Get a cab and come out here. I need your help.
Yeah, well, that's too bad. I'm going back to sleep.
But Mike!
But nothing. Goodbye.
Mike! Don't hang up. Now listen. Do me just one favor. Clean everything out of the refrigerator.
The refrigerator?
Yeah. What I'm bringing home is perishable. We've got to keep it on ice. Got it, Mike? Including the shells. That's my boy. You won't regret it. I swear to you. You do believe me, don't you? I'll be right home with it.
Sure, everything out of the refrigerator.
Everything. Got it?
I got it! I got it! What the heck am I doing?
We've consulted our think tank and discovered the ultimate sci-fi weekend. 2 days of star-studded movies. It's the Supernova Movie Explosion. Continues next.
In the beginning, there was the Big Bang.
The theory is the Big Bang created the universe, and now, billions of years later, here we are reinterpreting the Big Bang to introduce the birth of the Sci-Fi Channel.
The concept is the Big Bang. We start out with storyboards that are interpretations of the written word. The thing that we're hoping to present with the imagery that we're producing is a sense of the realms of imagination that will be explored by the channel.
Special effects wizard John Dykstra, who won an Oscar for Star Wars and an Emmy for Battlestar Galactica, wanted to bring the same big movie look and excitement to the Sci-Fi Channel animation.
Special effects is more precisely planned and laid out than any live-action walking, talking segment ever was.
We are combining essentially two different technologies, miniature photography specifically, with computer graphics. It has been fascinating to work with the model builders. In working with them, we have come up with some extraordinary, I think, models to populate this environment.
We're delighted with the way things are going. The work that's been done on the model is very impressive and far more detailed than we had anticipated.
The models have now been painted in their finish, and they've been applied to the walls of this cavern, which is our first crevice that the camera moves through. An individual with a camera can't pass through here, so instead it's been designed to work with a motion control camera on a lens extension that allows it to pass through all the way down to the very end. And as we go down, following basically the path that the camera travels, you can see the framework that actually creates the illusion.
In the end, it took more than 20 artists and technicians over 4 months to create the dazzling piece of animation which stands as the signature of Sci-Fi Channel.
It embodies all of the things that the intent of this channel is to embody.
It all began with the Big Bang. Now, the Big Bang has finally reached your television set. See it on Sci-Fi Channel.
The Sci-Fi Channel presents Inside the Twilight Zone. If you're ever sentenced to death, here are some helpful tips from the Twilight Zone. Avoid the executioner by making sure dawn never comes. Escape with your trusty time machine. Or maybe a little magic dust. And if all else fails, just try waking up. In the Twilight Zone, only on the Sci-Fi Channel.
I'm Carrie Fisher, and you're watching the Sci-Fi Channel.
Welcome back to the Sci-Fi Channel Supernova Movie Explosion. Next.
We knew that sooner or later, the uneasy peace between East and West would end. It was just a matter of time before some other weapon would one day be found and used.
The Colonel's mind has been erased.
Only one man knows for certain what that weapon is.
His memory holds a secret that could save the world.
We can get through the Sinoese radiation defenses. We'll be home free.
This project has top priority with every government in the West.
West will be destroyed in 14 days. Repeat, 14 days.
What happens to those who lose their memory and don't escape?
Christopher George, Project X.
Behind the scenes.
Well, freeze me so one day you can bring me back again.
Beyond new worlds.
Would you like to take a trip in here?
Look within your dreams.
Mike Jarrett.
Let me show you around.
And commentary by Harlan Ellison. Sci-Fi Buzz. Tomorrow night at 9, 6 Pacific. Sci-Fi Channel Pictures.
Please don't make me go in there.
You're waiting for Ken to die.
You have solved the riddle of immortality.
The human soul. What happens to it after it leaves the body? That's the subject of The Life Force Experiment, a Sci-Fi Channel Pictures planetary premiere starring Donald Sutherland, Mimi Cusick, and Corin Nemec.
We will follow Ken as he passes from life into death.
Based on a novella by mystery writer Daphne du Maurier, The Life Force Experiment features Sutherland as a brilliant scientist on the brink of discovery. Can computers capture the essence of the human spirit as it dies?
There apparently is a magnetic ring around the Earth that contains the flux of dying souls. I don't know. If they could trap it, you'd sure have a lot of energy, wouldn't you?
Mimi Cusick plays the undercover agent who's suspicious of Sutherland's research.
Were you raising the dead?
She needs to know that curiosity, that what if he can reach the dead, what if...
Corin Nemec portrays the dying young man who lends himself to the experiment.
If Mac could somehow use my death, it might make it all worthwhile.
Of course, I have questions, about what is after death, what's life, what's the meaning of it all.
It's so beautiful. It's like a cave.
The special effects, above all, embody the death and after the death of this young man. We're trying to convey to the audience what it might be like if some extraordinary energy was captured.
At one point, Ken is dying, and his soul enters the tunnel of death. You can feel that the light is coming from the end of the tunnel. So throughout his journey, he goes towards that light. So he goes towards death.
Can science prepare us to take the leap into the great unknown?
The very moment of death itself, we will capture the life force.
We don't know what happens to our souls when they go out there. I personally believe they are out there, but I don't want to find out exactly for sure.
The Life Force Experiment, a Sci-Fi Channel Pictures planetary premiere. Saturday, April 16th at 8, 5 Pacific.
Send in the Marines! Ripley's got the power loader. How's that grab you? All the firepower a Marine could ask for. When things get buggy, sting 'em with the stinger.
Rock 'em and rope 'em!
Ugly aliens getting you down?
Send in the Marines!
Aliens!
I see it, but I don't think I believe it. What a story. That's the green light our jet pilots have been telling us they've seen.
Now you're cooking with gas.
Sir, enough with the jokes, Lieutenant. If those things turn out to be unfriendly...
You've got a point there, sir. Shall I drive closer so we can get a better look?
No, let's stay right here. Something may be watching us right now. Airman, get me guard headquarters on that shortwave radio. I'm gonna get some engineers right out here and see if we can get inside those things.
You think we should get some photographers, sir?
Lieutenant, when you've been in the Air Force as long as I have, you'll learn you don't have to think. All you do is follow standard operating procedures.
Yes, sir.
In this case, SOP calls for engineers, not photographers.
Excuse me, sir. I've got the National Guard.
Give me that thing. I'm going to report this personally.
Yeah, come on, let's see what it is.
is it?
It's one of those space things, a live one.
What's making that noise?
He's banging away at the fender of the car with some kind of a hammer.
Oh, let's get out of here.
I'm with you. You okay?
Yeah. Oh, how much further?
Just about another quarter of a mile to the highway.
Oh, I wish we had stuck to the main road. These shoes weren't meant for plowed fields.
I know, honey, but believe me, it's shorter. Okay? Police car.
They must have believed you after all.
Come on, let's go back there. The police will take care of those things.
Okay, now let's have this again. You say you were driving along without your lights?
Well, yes, sir, but that didn't have anything to do with it, see? He just suddenly appeared.
Suddenly appeared?
From out of the dark.
We were really scared, man. I'm glad you guys came along.
Yeah, I'll bet you are. Doc, over here. Now, kids, before I take you down to headquarters, I want you to do something for me, okay?
Sure.
See this nice little balloon? Well, I want you to blow it up.
Balloon?
Mm-hmm.
What for? We're going to have a party?
Never mind, just blow.
Hey, come on, look, we're wasting time now. Aren't you going to do anything about the spaceman? It may be a whole invasion.
Blow, I said.
Man says blow, he means it.
The balloon test, eh?
Yeah. Did you ever hear such a cock and bull story? Spacemen, spaceships. Wow.
In my days, we were content with pink elephants, but kids these days...
And Tough, the gal says to me, you don't call him human, do you? What do you think about that?
Well, what can you expect with all these bad books being written nowadays?
Hey, Mr. Detective. I'm finished. Now, can we get going, or shall I throw a little confetti around for you?
You know, fella, for someone who's committed a serious crime, you are very anxious to get to the police station.
A serious crime?
You call killing one of those monsters a crime? Something's weird around here.
Mm-hmm. Something or somebody. Come on, let's go. Now, if you'll just read this before you sign it.
Look, this is silly. We've told you what happened. Now, why don't you do something?
That's exactly what we're doing, miss.
This is not a statement. It's a confession.
Now, look, you admit driving the car, don't you?
I told you that.
And with the lights off?
Right, but that doesn't...
Now, look, buddy boy, whether you realize it or not, driving without your lights and killing a man is against the law in this state.
Killing a man? You don't call that thing a man, do you?
And I haven't even added in drunk driving yet. But when we get the balloon test back, that's another strike against you.
Look, officer, my father's city attorney, and I demand that you send for him right away.
I was waiting for that. Well, miss, it so happens that I know your father, and he's already been sent for.
He'll straighten you out all right.
Look, I'm not saying another word. Now, you want to try to beat it out of me, you go ahead.
Beat it out of you? It never fails. Try to be nice to a young punk, and next thing you know, you're up on charges of using the third degree. What's this about the third degree?
Oh, Daddy, these people are crazy. Stan and I have had a horrible time.
Thought you told me you were going out with Bill Moore. Not with this roughneck.
But don't you want to hear about the monster?
I heard that ridiculous story when the sergeant called. Now listen to me, Susan. If it's humanly possible, I'll get you out of this mess. As for this boy, he can take his medicine.
Thanks a lot.
They're ready for the identification, sir. We'll be right over. If you'll come with me, we'll make the formal identification.
Look, Mr. Rogers, wait till you see this thing, and then maybe you'll believe us.
Shall I try it again, sir?
Go ahead.
We have you surrounded. Come out and you will not be harmed.
I don't believe anybody's in that thing. Probably under remote control. Would you like to take a walk out there in the open and test your theory?
Well, no, sir, not especially.
Then shut up and start thinking of a way to explain this thing without throwing the whole nation into a complete panic.
Yes, sir. Beg your pardon, sir. Maybe if we fire a few rounds at it, we'd scare someone out. Anyhow, get some reaction.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Getting nowhere. Lieutenant Robertson, get me a volunteer to operate an acetylene torch. We're going to get inside this thing and see what makes it tick.
Yes, sir.
I didn't run over this man. I ran over a monster.
Are you still on that kick? You see, Mr. Rogers, I didn't exaggerate.
Look, Mr. Rogers, sir, I swear, I'm telling the truth. It was a spaceman.
I've heard enough of that.
I saw it.
You know who he is? Well, according to a driver's license we found on him, his name is Carl Fenton. We also found out he lives at 121 Maple Avenue. What does he work? Well, as far as we could discover, he doesn't. He and a friend of his kind of just drifted into town about a month ago.
A friend?
Yeah, a fella he was living with. We tried to call him to come down and identify the body, but well, we didn't get an answer.
Channel. Friday, I will explore your limits in the dimension of darkness. Saturday, I will project your cinematic dreams in a dimension of imagination. Sunday, I will transform your reality in a dimension of power. The Sci-Fi Channel Weekend of Wonder. Come with me.
Mystery Science Theater 3000 is almost ready to launch a new season on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Hey, no bitches, no bitches.
Don't just sit and wait. Take your seat on the satellite of love when the Dominion lets you take your best shots. Watch our movie, send your comments, and we'll tell the whole country live. MST3K, the home game, 4 p.m. Eastern, Sci-Fi Saturday. Check out the Dominion for the details.
It's like a make-believe world of natural things.
A young girl is imprisoned in a paradise.
She doesn't know who she is, where she is, why she's been here. Is it possible the world will be destroyed?
But in the real world, there isn't much time.
The city's going to self-destruct. It will be the end of mankind.
You're our only hope for survival.
You must follow her. Protect the secret of EYES.
Now it will take incredible courage to keep humanity alive.
Through my inner mind. Through my inner mind.
Is this really the end of our civilization? Eyes of Mars, next on the Sci-Fi Channel.
I'm ready.
You mean here, sir?
At your office.
All right.
Get this, both of you. You're lucky in one respect. The man you killed is a nobody. There's only one person who's interested in the charges against you, and that's his roommate.
But, Daddy, I swear to you, Stan didn't kill anything that was...
Quiet, Susan. At least Stan has the sense to listen. Now, tomorrow I'll go over and talk to this Carl Fenton's roommate and see what we can do to help Stan. Come on, Susan, I'm taking you home.
I won't go unless Stan goes.
Don't be foolish. You're not liable.
Yes, I am. Stan's lying. I was driving that car.
Hey, now, wait a minute.
You've covered for me long enough.
How much longer, man? We've got a deadline to make.
We've almost got it. Hey, look at that. Looks like some kind of fuse.
What the?
Looks like Vince got exploded over here in the bathing place. Okay, let's go. What was that? Something blew up.
What do you suppose that was?
I could care less. You know something, those things, whatever they are, they're smarter than all of us put together.
What do you mean?
Remember when we saw him banging away at the fender of our car?
What's so smart about that?
Don't you see? They killed that man. And then they dented the fender of my car to make it look like we did it. It's frame-up.
And we thought they were mad at the car.
Right. Honey, somehow we've got to go back out there and get something, some kind of evidence that they'll believe, because if we don't, I'm going to jail.
But how? They won't let us.
I know it.
Get it?
What are we waiting for?
Whatever it was, it sure burned itself out in a hurry. Let's get up. Prowl car out there right away.
Yes, sir. Now, what about those two kids? I've talked a little sense into their heads. It just takes a little teenage psychology. They're gone. Little fools. Forget it. So you talked some teenage sense into them, did you? Look, officer, they were scared to death. Don't put this in the record. I'll take the full responsibility.
You still here?
Well, of course I'm here. Where should I be?
I saw your car drive off, so naturally I said...
Oh, no. If those kids have stolen my car, now, Mr. Rogers, you said you'd be responsible. I hope you know what you're doing. So do I. So do I.
Now, Corporal, if you'd have been looking at your radar instead of that scanner, we wouldn't have let that spaceship slip by us.
I'm looking.
It's too late.
It is kind of late.
I wonder if they forgot about us.
Just look at the scope, but not too late for that date in town.
Okay. I'm looking. But it's kind of dull, though. Blip, blip, blip. Yeah, blip, blip, blip. Hey, I should snap on the infrared and take a peek at them kids naked.
And get us court-martialed, you mean?
Okay. Blip, 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 blip. Snap on the infrared. We'll just take a peek at those kids in the line of business. What else? What do you make of it? I think I have some weird monster film on TV. Nothing as ugly as that could be for real. Oh, no. Have you looked in your mirror lately? Funny, ha, ha, ha. But it must be near the end of the picture.
How can you tell?
Well, that searchlight swung by, right?
Right.
Well, that stupid monster's beginning to stumble. I'll bet you $5 he falls right off that cliff.
Have you seen this picture before?
Scout's honor. No.
You've got yourself a bet.
No, watch.
I still think you saw that picture before. Snap on a scope before you cost me some more money.
Can do, Sergeant. Can do. Blip, 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 blip.
Oh,
blip.
shut up.
Gee, Stan, I'm worried about taking this car.
Compared to everything else, a little car theft isn't going to matter. See anything, honey?
Not a thing. Don't get too far away. I'm frightened.
Don't be afraid. We can handle this.
We, dear friend, you are Supreme Commander in charge of that department. This is silly. The police were all over here and they didn't find anything.
Yeah, I guess you're right. We might as well go on back. Unless this whole thing is a dream, which is a polite word for nightmare. Come on.
Hey, what is this, a reflex action?
Just seems like the natural thing to do out here.
Hey, I wonder if any of the gang saw those things.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of them out here. And if any of them saw it, that would convince the police that we're telling the truth.
You want to bet? If the police saw it, they'd say we'd been drinking. You know something? Sometimes I think, no matter how many kids try to tell the police something, they still wouldn't believe it.
It's an idea. Let's drive out to the point and see if any of the kids are still there.
What do we got to lose?
I'm sorry, Stan. I just can't relax.
Yeah, I know what you mean. This would happen tonight of all nights, huh?
I expected to be frightened on my wedding night, but nothing like this.
Well, thanks a lot.
Trapped inside.
Oh, Stan, take me away from here, please, please.
Hey, don't you see? At last we've got some evidence.
Oh, needs it. And how are we going to get it to the police station?
We'll just have to get somebody to come down here and see it, that's all.
But who?
Hey, remember what your father said? At the police station, he was right about one thing. The one person who'd be interested enough to listen to us is Carl's roommate. We just gotta find him.
But where is he?
Wait. 121 Maple Street. That's it. We'll go over there and get him. Okay? Come on.
That is, without a doubt, the craziest story I've ever heard.
Look, will you just call and check with the police?
They've been trying to get you all night, but nobody answered.
Thanks to these. When you live with a big mouth like Carl, you gotta have a secret weapon.
Oh, please call the police, please.
Come on.
Okay. Okay, but if this is some kind of a joke...
Whatever you say, don't mention our names.
If they find out we're here, we're done for.
Don't worry. Hello, operator? Get me to the police station. Hello, police? This is Mike Lawrence. I live at 121 Maple with my roommate, Carl Fenton.
Did you say Carl Fenton? We've been trying to get a hold of you. Your roommate was killed tonight. A hit-and-run victim.
Killed? Do you know who did it?
Yeah, there were two kids, a boy and a girl. They've given us a slip, temporarily. But don't worry, we'll catch them again.
You mean you had them and they got away? I've been living in a fool's paradise. I thought the police were alert.
Yeah. And were they scared? You should have heard the stories they told. All about little spacemen and...
I have.
You have what?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. Thanks a lot, officer. Thanks.
Can you come down tomorrow and claim the body?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Well, we telling you the truth?
Your story checks out. Carl tried to tell me something about it.
Now will you come with us?
Before the buzz, before the fans, before the fame, they all journeyed to one nation with nothing but their boots and a dream. Plug into the future of music, weeknights, midnight, and now 6 p.m. as well. MTV's Alternative Nation, where the streets are paved with gold.
Breakfast! I'm hungry! Take it from Carinkles. That's me. The best breakfast under the big top is post-sugar rice Carinkles. So crinkly, so delicious, so different. Each grain of rice in Sugar Rice Crinkles is crinkled with honey and sugar. It's so good, I crinkle every time I eat it. Yep, no matter what other rice cereal you've ever tried, you'll love Post Sugar Rice Crinkles best of all. Honey and sugar make it different and wonderful. A circus of fun to eat. So you crinkle on down to the store for Post Sugar Rice Crinkles, the greatest cereal treat on earth.
Should you be afraid of the dark? TNT thinks so. And we've got the monsters to prove it.
Go away! For God's sake, go away!
Expired.
He is dead, but he has the power to move and kill.
Exaggerated.
Put that rock down!
Extinct. Extraterrestrial.
You think that I've become a monster. To me, you look as monstrous as the missing link.
Extra scary. TNT extracts your deepest fears.
Why did you make me like this?
And exposes your most horrifying nightmares when we turn your television into Monster Vision. Every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern on TNT.
Now my revenge is complete.
Give me a chance to get dressed. Now, I'm not saying there is a claw, mind you. But if there is one, I'm going to get a picture of it. Hey, great. It's a hot one.
What's so funny?
I'm just thinking how Carl will feel when I put him on exhibition as the world's first victim of a spaceman. Well, let's get going. I thought you said the police had your car. They do. This is Susan's.
Battery's going dead. When's the last time you got some water?
Whenever the filling station man asked me.
Not the radiator. He means the battery water.
What's that?
How about a little push? I'm a guest here, remember? Okay, okay. Come on. I like this. No top, no motor, but a brand new shiny spotlight. Somebody afraid of the dark?
Oh, I didn't get it for that.
What did you get it for?
Well, the chrome makes an excellent mirror.
Well, at least she's got muscle. No brains, but muscle. Pile of junk.
Please watch your language. Elvis is very sensitive.
Elvis? Yeah, the gang calls her Elvis. She shakes and shimmies a lot, but she can really go.
What's going on here?
It's all right, Sergeant. One of our jets crashed.
26. Yeah, had a busy night, too. Been flooded with calls from people who say they've seen flying saucers and little spacemen. Wonder how that rumor ever got started.
You got me, Sarge.
Well, good night.
Night, Sergeant. Did you get rid of them? Just can't stand fuzz. Fuzz? Well, that's what my nephew calls him. That kid has me brainwashed.
Yes, sir. I gave him a story that one of our jet planes crashed and that we were taking care of everything.
Did he believe you?
Colonel, sir, you are talking to the man who made the papers believe 45-year-old B-girls were teenage maidens. This was duck soup. Did you find any signs of life, sir? Anything, I mean, besides the fuzz.
Whatever flew that thing down here went up in smoke. Nothing left but ashes.
Job well done, sir.
Makes you proud, doesn't it?
Clean all over, sir.
That's the ticket. Being a part of a show like this, protecting your country from alien invaders. Think of it. Nobody but this special unit and the President of the United States know what really happened here tonight.
You mean you think we know what happened?
Well, of course we do. I think.
This top secret security business is like scratching, Colonel. Once you get started, it's hard to stop.
Just what are you getting at, Lieutenant? Spit it out.
Colonel, did it ever occur to you that there might be other things being hushed up by other units just like ours?
I can't see anything.
It's in there. It's got to be.
Hey, wait a minute. I got an idea. I'll give you some light.
What was that?
That was it.
Mike, did you see it?
Well, I saw something. Whatever it is, it's on the floor. Look at that, Stan. I'd never believed it.
Seeing's believing.
Man, could I clean up with a dozen of those.
What could they do?
Play 6 pianos. Or 3 pianos and 3 drums. What a combo. We call them, the fingers.
You're pretty sick.
Oh, and I may be.
I gotta get a picture of this. If it lets you live.
It's gone.
But, well, I saw something. It was right there.
Look, come on, let's get him back to town. I mean, they've got to believe us now when Mike backs us up. They can't accuse him of being a hysterical kid.
All right, come on. Let's get out of here.
start getting excited now. You got to be absolutely calm when you call the police.
I'm glad you told me.
This darn car. Turn off the lights and give you more juice. Good idea. Did you hit it with the light? I don't know. I can't see anything.
Certainly sounds like you hit.
They're in the bushes.
Stan, use the spotlight. Turn the spotlight on him. Lights that hurt.
Are you off your rocker? Oh, she's right. It burns them up like it did the claw.
Stan, remember the battery. You'd better cut the headlights. They don't do any good.
Now what'll we do? Spotlight's getting dimmer. The battery's doing big. Looks like we're goners. That's it! Let's make a run for it! The camera. Flash button. Let's go. It's an hour and
Oh, Stan, I can't go another step. We've got to rest.
Okay, honey, all right. We should be safe here for a minute anyway.
Do you think they killed Mike?
I don't know. I saw him pick him up and carry him away.
Oh, we've got to get help. We've got to. We can't leave Mike to those creatures. Oh, what are we going to do?
I don't know.
What if we turned ourselves into the police?
What good would that do?
Well, don't you see? Once we get the police out here, we'll get them to help Mike some way.
Hey, I got an idea. Come on.
Where are we going?
To use Bailey's phone.
He won't let us. He'll shoot us.
I'll be charming. Come on. Right. Look, I'm trying to tell you, we want to give ourselves up if you'll just come out here to the Bailey place.
You're not wanted anymore. Go home and sleep it off.
Well, what about Carl?
Well, according to the autopsy we did on him, the cause of death was heart failure due to alcoholism.
Well, how about the fender on my car? Now, you said that proved I hit him.
Oh, you hit him all right, but only after he was dead.
After?
Well, the way we figured, he was drunk, and he must have ran his car off the road down the hill. We found an empty liquor bottle in it. Yeah, that's what gave us the tip-off. He must have managed to get out of the car and climb back up the hill, but the exertion and the liquor were just too much for his ticker, so he conked out. And then you kids must have come along and run over his body.
But won't you come out here?
What for? You're cleared.
What about stealing your car? Don't you want us for that?
Well, we will get the car back. Just don't sweat it.
But we stole it just the same.
Young lady, don't worry about it. Your father took care of it. Now, please, don't bother me anymore. Just go home and sleep it off.
Great.
Trust Daddy. He came through again.
Yeah. Hey, how about the gang up at the hill?
Oh, no, not at a time like this.
Oh, don't be silly, honey. I mean, they'll still be there. Maybe they'll help us. At least they'll believe us.
What makes you think so?
Because they're not like our parents, and they won't think that we're drunk or nuts or something just because we're young.
Maybe you're right.
It's worth a try. Come on.
Nancy, we were attacked by weird creatures, and they captured him.
And the police wouldn't believe us.
Phil, will you help us?
Come on, I'll show you the way.
Well, that does it. Not a trace. Good night's work. Now we can get some sleep.
And read about the jet crash in tomorrow morning's paper. Oh, aren't we regular devils?
They were heading for this clearing where there used to be an ice plant, remember?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, now turn your lights off. Now look, when we get up there, we surround the clearing. Once everybody gets in position, then I'll blow the horn, like this. That'll be a signal for everybody to turn their lights on. You got it?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, let's go. What happened? Where am I? You're all right. They had you.
But we burned them up. I think we really got them. It was...
But how did I get here? Where am I?
Don't you remember? Spacemen.
Hey, it's old man Bailey. Man, when he fires that cannon, he means business. Let's get out of here.
I bet that nobody will ever believe us.
Of course not. Why should they? After all, we're just a couple of crazy kids.
But what if they come again? What if there are more of them around right now?
I guess all we can do is hope that the next guy that runs into one is 100% certified adult.
I guess you're right.
You know, being young does have its compensations.
Like what, for instance?
Ralph, how'd you like to be my best man?
And Cheryl can be my maid of honor.
Hey, man, have you slipped your track?
I just got back on it.
Poor Daddy. He really will never believe it.
So why tell him?
End the tyranny of tired tunes. Join the quest, the Sci-Fi Channel Cartoon Quest. Journey to the planet of the apes and to the center of the earth. Adventure with Flash Gordon. Visit the Little Shop of Horrors and study the spacey students of Galaxy High. Or brave the final frontier on Star Trek on the 4-hour Sci-Fi Channel Cartoon Quest. Saturday mornings beginning at 7 Eastern.
This fall, Saturday mornings on the Sci-Fi Channel. It's Japanese animation in the raw, and this ain't no swim in the kiddie pool. Cutting-edge anime that's pure power and sheer genius.
Be ready to receive this sacrifice.
Saturday anime on the Sci-Fi Channel coming this fall. It's a bionic blowout.
Serve them up, sweetheart.
6 hours of power.
That's bionic.
Strength.
How can anything so delicate have so much strength?
And speed.
Will ever be able to run 60 miles per hour again?
Jamie Summers and Colonel Steve Austin are back.
We're gonna live happily ever after, aren't we?
You bet.
It's the $6 Million Sunday on the Sci-Fi Channel. Next. Has Steve Austin finally met his match?
You and Jamie should get married.
She's blonde.
I perform very well under pressure.
She's beautiful.
How about that kiss we were talking about?
And now...
There's a woman in there with no hearing in one ear. An arm and both legs crushed beyond repair.
She's bionic.
What every woman wants, a bionic fingernail.
Lee Majors and Lindsay Wagner star in The Bionic Woman. Next.
What you doing, cousin? I'm pumping iron. You're pumping iron? Yeah. The Human Nutrition Research Center has released the finding that losing weight is a lot harder for people with low iron levels. I didn't know that. Yeah, so when you're working out to keep fit and healthy, work in some iron into your diet. The easy, delicious way. How you do that? Well, with some wholesome, delicious steamed syrup. Tu comprends? Oui.
Aliens!
Yo, Hicks! Something big is in the air!
It's the alien flying queen and her gruesome gorillas. Send in the ultimate space marine, Atax, disguised in his big, bad bug suit.
He sneaks in and takes him out.
But the flying queen unmasks him. Send in Hicks and the heavily armored evac fighter.
Send in the Marines.
Blast them.
Yeah.
And bottle them. And it's bye-bye bug, each sold separately.
Aliens!
There are worlds inside our minds, worlds of peace and beauty. But when our minds wander too far, we lose control. and enter the dark, deadly world of Freddy Krueger, where nightmares come alive. Experience this world every week on Freddy's new television series, A Nightmare on Elm Street. The series, Freddy's Nightmares. Don't let him catch you sleeping.